Alright, I'm gonna be playing the Project Triangle Strategy debut demo. Saw this on the Nintendo Direct and I was like, I need to play that game. So that is exactly what I'm about to do right now. I am a pretty big fan of tactics games. I'm playing a tactics game right now. Not this game specifically, but I'm going through a tactics game that is not this one. And it's a lot of fun. Love me some tactics games. Let's see. Thank you for the download. This is a special pre-release version comprising chapters excerpted from the middle of the game. As you'll be joining the story in progress, you may find it difficult to fully grasp the events happening around you. However, we encourage you to enjoy the atmosphere of the game. Battles have been ramped up in difficulty somewhat to allow you to fully experience the depth of the combat in a limited number of stages. Experiment with different strategies to triumph over your foes. We hope you enjoy the game. I hope I do too. Just want to say the art style looks so good. Octopath looked so good. This game looks so good. I dig it.
On the faraway continent of Norzelia, three mighty powers reigned.
Oh, I have to progress it.
The Kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Norzelia River, bringing flourishing trade. The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron.
I think I'm going to have to increase the volume.
And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzant, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life. With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these three powers was all too common. Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War. Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the three powers at last negotiated a truce. Peace came to Norzelia, but only briefly. Shortly after assuming power in Esfrost, Archduke Gustadolf launched a surprise invasion of the neighboring kingdom of Glenbrook.
The name Gustadolf? That's a name right there. I might have to write that one down.
The might of the Esfrostian forces, under the command of the formidable General of Vlora, easily overwhelmed Glenbrook's crown city. Before any could comprehend the meaning of what was happening, the once proud Whiteholm Castle had fallen. Learning of the attack, House Wolford, highest of the three high houses of Glenbrook, rushes to the royal family's aid. Leading the charge is none other than young Serenoa, who has only just taken over the mantle of lordship from his father.
He looks like a sucker.
At his side are Benedict, House Wolford's advisor and a veteran of the Salt Iron War, Roland, the younger prince of Glenbrook and Serenoa's childhood friend, and Frederica, his betrothed, who hails from the very duchy they now call foe. A new war is kindling, fanned by the unwavering convictions held by the rulers of these lands. And though they may not yet know it, Serenoa and his comrades are heading straight into the pyre. Esfrost's forces have breached the once proud walls of Whiteholm, and now overrun its majestic halls, leaving only death and destruction in their wake. Like bloodthirsty beasts, they search, eager to carry out Archduke Gustadolf's orders to kill any member of the royal family on sight. With the very future of the kingdom hanging in the balance, Serenoa hurries to the throne room as fast as his legs can carry him.
Chapter 6, Remember Me. Knight of Aesfrost? Aesfrost? Invasion.
Do they mean to hurt us?
This profile. Oh, that's interesting. Can I go in the options? No? Okay.
They will do no such thing, my princess. Not so long as I draw breath.
Cease the vainglorious theatrics. The city is mine now, and not a soul loyal to his grace still lives. You are all that remains. Not even the Dawnspear can hope to triumph against such odds.
You talk and talk, but do you have the courage to test your words?
This is folly, Gustadolf. What madness has possessed you? Is this how you would take revenge for what befell your father?
Nothing so petty as that, Ragnar. The war and all its atrocities should remain buried in the past.
Then what drives you to commit new ones? To tear down the future we labored so long to achieve? Do you think Hysant will stand idly by while Glenbrook burns?
I shudder to think what ends you hope to achieve by such vile means.
You always did lack imagination. However, not even I foresaw the opportunity this foolish partnership would afford me. As for Hysant, she shall meet the same fate as your beloved kingdom before long.
Whatever your aims may be, you'll never...
Father, are you hurt?
Roland?
Brother?
You imbecile! Why do you return?
Be grateful to see me for once. I wasn't about to leave you to these wolves.
You stone-headed brat!
If it isn't my dear Frederica and her newly betrothed, and you've brought friends.
Stand down at once. On the honor of House Walford, we shall not let the royal family come to harm.
So you're the young whelp. You have courage, if not much sense. I'll give you that.
Brother, what is the meaning of this?
I am sorry for forcing this unpleasant scene upon you, Frederica. I had to take action. Sooner than anticipated.
Action? What do you...
Listen well. I, Gustadolf Esfrost, do hereby condemn the King of Glenbrook and his agents for their treacherous deeds. Scheming to claim the riches of the Grand Norzellian mines their own, they slaughtered my dear cousin Dragan in cold blood. For this most heinous crime, and for shattering the trust between our nations out of malice, I declare their punishment must be swift and final.
So this is the lie you would weave.
What mummery is this? Dragan was killed by...
Silence, my lord.
Benedict?
I commend you for delivering the traitorous Prince Roland to me. He too must answer for his crimes. Hand him over, and House Wolford may yet see itself through this unscathed. You are my dear sister's husband-to-be. Bend the knee, and no harm shall befall you.
I will do no such thing. We won't be party to your treachery.
Your father was ever a thorn in my side. You seem intent on repeating that history. However, I fear you will not live long enough to accomplish it. General of Laura, kill them all.
Yes, my lord.
Stop! I won't let you... Ah!
Mm.
Brother!
Sir Maxwell, leave me! Take Roland to safety!
Yes, my lord. My prince, with me.
I can't leave them! Step aside, Sir Maxwell!
My lord, we must flee at once.
No, you're not protecting the king anymore.
But his grace...
Roland, Lord Wolford, there is no saving me. The future of Glenbrook lies in your hands now.
Father! My prince, follow us. But I... Damn it all!
After them.
You would once again see Norzelia bathed in blood, Gustadolf? Truly, you are lost.
This land has long been lost, Regna, but it need be no longer.
Okay.
This is where Sir Maxwell would have us wait.
He is readying the boat for our escape as we speak.
A wise decision. No doubt the river is our only hope of getting out of the city alive. The streets are overrun with Esfrosti soldiers. Our foe no doubt searches for us on the other side of this very gate.
Then we wait here and pray for Sir Maxwell's swift return.
Father. Frenny. Cordelia.
And what is she doing with us? She's with the enemy! What? No! I had no idea! Lies! It was your own brother that attacked the city! If I had any idea he was planning such atrocities, I would have stopped him. I know not what's possessed him.
My lady speaks the truth. We are as shocked and torn by this turn of events as you.
Enough, Hewitt! We can't be clawing at each other's throats with the Esfrosti army looking to hunt us down like dogs.
My emotions got the better of me for a moment. Forgive me.
Hewitt means no ill, my lady. Her fellow members of the Kingsguard were slain before her eyes. For now, let us focus on the present. Prince Roland's safety and escape are our main concerns.
Of course.
These are trying times, but we mustn't let emotions cloud our judgment.
Benedict, you stopped me from speaking the truth of Dragon's death. To what end?
Gustadolf would frame Glenbrook for Lord Jergan's murder and claim it as pretext for his invasion. If he knew we witnessed the truth, our heads would already be on pikes.
It would seem he still intends to put them there.
Because you spat in the face of his demands.
What we know could expose his claims as the treacherous lies they are. If it came to light that Gustadolf orchestrated his own cousin's murder, no one would dare stand by his side.
Indeed. However, words have little substance on their own, especially when weighed against the power and influence the Archduke commands. Your truth would be taken as the pathetic ramblings of a desperate man.
Once again, your wisdom makes me feel the fool.
No, we are all fumbling through these dark times. You spoke and acted as the Lord of House Wolfort, and did so admirably.
And yet my actions have put everyone in danger. Father would have known better.
Let us look forward, my lord, not back. There are truths yet cloaked in the shadows. We must survive and see them brought to light, for these truths shall be the weapons by which we lay Esfrost low.
Thank you, Benedict. I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
I know you will, my lord. Let us await Sir Maxwell's arrival.
Sir Maxwell shall prove true to his word. We must be patient. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases. In between story scenes and battles, there will be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms, and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. To end the exploration phase and progress the story, press the L button. Okay. Unit details. Interesting. Oh, there's definitely some stuff going on. He's a conjurer. Got fire. You're a healer. Spy. Scout. You have a bow, iron dagger, rod, tome of flames. Interesting. You're a shield bearer. All you have is a kite shield. Very interesting. His physical defense is 19. For just having a shield, that doesn't seem very amazing. And then you're a scholar with a tome of ice. You look evil, dog. Passive skill. Restore 1 TP at the start of your turn when standing on an icy square. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We have a taunt. You counter. Very, very interesting. Act twice. For the spy. Okay. Okay. Interesting. The height -2, +2. Or I guess that's more of a dash. I don't know. It's like a bolded minus. Okay, there's a power value attached to stuff. This has an 83 power value. Very, very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. At your camp, you can make ready for battle at your encampment by purchasing items and obtaining quietuses. Many additional activities will be possible at camp in the full release version of the game. Kind of cool, you know, you can move around and stuff. Pray do not hesitate to avail yourself of my considerable talents. The arcane manipulation of ice in particular is my area of expertise. And to wet your whistle or in search of information, either way, you've come to the right place. You can bet your blade I'll have a list of errands ready for you when we open for business. Come back, will ye? Will ye? Come on, come all. HP recovery pellet. Doesn't say how much it restores. We're gonna buy though. Looks like there's a limited stock of stuff. Mechanism will open the gate. Best leave it alone for now. Interesting. Movement's a little slippery. There's just like a tiny bit of slipperiness. Just a tiny bit. Okay, so should I just be... What's going on there? In the immortal words of Sinesis, your boy got money. Okay. Maybe if I use the analog stick, you know, it'll be slightly less slippery. And it is, in fact, slightly less slippery. I mean, it's exactly the same, but, you know, it works better with the analog stick. Franny, father, what has happened? Darn it all. What have we done to deserve this fate? On his own sister's wedding day, no less, and on the eve of a new age of harmony. What does he hope to gain from all this? What grudge could my brother possibly bear against Glenbrook? We are the last alive to keep Prince Roland safe at a time like this. Guess that's me. Sure, Prince Roland must survive even if we do not. Indeed, I had the same thought. All else is out of our control. Prince Roland is our charge, and we must focus on our duty. The boat should arrive soon enough. In the meantime, there is only one thing we can and must do. In Norzelia, 3 major guiding convictions prevail: utility, morality, and liberty. This will take the form of invisible parameters influenced by the choices you make throughout the game. These parameters will not be reflected visually. Your decisions will shape Serenoa's convictions, as well as influence which companions you may choose to join his cause. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. He, like, jumped up there. Oh, so that's him jumping off. Oh. Oh, y'all being sneaky with this stuff now. Oh, dang. I wasn't expecting all of that now. Okay, so I can move around the camera however I want. Benedict was right. Behind these doors, there might be dozens of those bastards just clamoring to take our heads. Guess we've nothing to do till Sir Maxwell comes calling with our boat. Right. Curses, where is the boat? These exploration sections are a little interesting, I suppose. A little strange. I'm assuming we're only going to get one battle. With the pursuers closing in, Serenoa's retinue puts their faith in Sir Maxwell, who has made arrangements for an escape boat. Raven arrives at Falk Desmeny, carrying to Lord Landra the dire tidings of Crown City. Let's do this. Seems like a side quest.
My lord, please reconsider. Esfrost's numbers are overwhelming. We would only be sending our men to their doom.
I will not stand idly by as the capital burns. Move, you fool! I'll go by myself if I must. I'll make that bastard Gustadolf remember how true my aim is.
It's too late, my lord. Whiteholm has fallen, and the capital has been taken.
Damn it all. Does his grace and the royal family still live?
There is no news, my lord.
Heavens be good. A dream of peace so soon dashed asunder. And under my watch. Your grace, pray live long enough that I might atone for my failure in person.
My lord, I fear there are other concerns. The Esfrosti army may not stop at the capital.
Yes. The three great houses might still unite against them. We must prepare for the worst. Raise the alarm. It's time to muster our defenses. House Fawkes will not surrender without a fight.
There's an interesting thing with the dialogue where the dialogue is paced to the way the lines are being read, or it's paced so that the voice actors are reading it at the same pace that it is like typing out on the screen. I'm I'm sure that it wasn't. I don't think it's either of those options, but it just, there's a strangeness about how it flows and how the voice actors are going through the lines that lends some credence to that, I guess.
My prince, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I've managed to procure a boat for our escape. It should arrive anon.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell.
Would that I could have done more. You did well to stand against Gustadolf. Your father would have been proud to see it.
Let's save the pleasantries until we're through the gate, huh? Everyone ready?
We are. Open the gates, Eredor!
Whatever you say, my lord. Here's hoping we can make it through without those bastards on the shore noticing.
Over there!
There's too many of them. We need to turn back.
Trying to make me famous. How'd you get up there?
There's nowhere to run! Damn it! They've shut us in!
Is this it? If this is where I fall, I'm taking these Esfrosti bastards with me!
Don't be so quick to throw your life away, my prince.
Yes, we haven't lost hope yet. The boat will arrive shortly. We only need to fend them off until then.
Can we do that?
I fail to see why not. If you lend us your sword, that is.
As if I would do aught else.
Form around the prince. Protect him.
The prince is on the bridge! Seize him!
They pour from the castle like rats.
I shall defend the rear.
Nice excuse to get the overpowered guy out of our fight. That way we can scrap these guys all by our lonesome. Alright, 2 keys to victory in battle in this game are positioning and initiative. Positioning and terrain can be used to your advantage. Attacks from behind your foe or from high ground will deal greater damage. The order in which units take action is determined by their speed attribute. Upcoming turn order is displayed via an indicator at the bottom of the battle screen. Keep a careful eye on turn order and review your allies' abilities when deciding how to deploy and advance your units. Alright, secure the drawbridge. Defeat allow Roland to fall. How about the minus sign? Nope. What does wind being breezy? All of that mean? Alright, so this is cool. We get to place our units. Okay, very cool. Zoom out. Oh, okay, okay. I see you. Getting that little top-down view as well. Very nice. Oh no, he's still in here. Little 14. What are you again? You're a scout? Sure. We'll take the what they give us for now. Let's see what this is about. The battle begins.
The gate to the drawbridge is shut tight. We must find a way to open it, and quickly.
There should be a mechanism nearby. Leave our pursuers to me. Open the gate, whatever it takes.
Alright, board the boat from this drawbridge and make your escape. Beat all surrounding foes to ensure safe passage. Pull the lever to open the gate and reach the drawbridge. Open the gate, move a unit to a square adjacent to the lever. Break through the gate and capture the drawbridge to make your escape before the enemy surrounds you. When moving a friendly unit, some squares will be colored purple. This means that the square is within enemy attack range. Oh. Ooh. If an enemy is able to attack a friendly unit next turn, a red line connecting them will appear. Take care to move vulnerable units out of harm's way.
Time to work.
Time to work. You're a spy. You have an iron dagger. Interesting. But this has to account for their movement. That's the only thing that makes sense. Rotate the camera. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Did I mention that this is interesting? I love how I could just move the camera wherever I want. Oh, this is something tactics games don't do. And oh man, secret weapon. Hold on a second. TP injection. Does everybody have... I'm pressing the wrong buttons because I'm playing an Xbox 360 controller and the A and the B are... whatchamacallit. Alright. Okay, you didn't... I was expecting you to like move or something. Become invisible for 2 turns, effect will be lost if you attack or stand directly in front of a foe. You get to act again. Ain't got nothing. Intern.
I won't lose.
Okay, you have a lance. Okay. It's a little bit different from other games out there where specifically I'm playing Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together at the moment, and you gotta choose your actions individually. But for this, it just automatically selects your unit and places you on the move command. So it's different than what I'm used to. Alright, lances have that. Deal physical damage to an enemy 2 times. I guess I'm confused. Okay, so there's a yellow triangle with this ability, and down below there is a yellow triangle down there, and there's up to 5 yellow triangles. Maybe that's what TP is. Oh, but you gotta be adjacent for that. Alright.
This is it.
Alright, and I believe you have the bow. Yes, you do. Very, very interesting. Now, do you fly? Kind of seems like you fly.
I shall try my level best.
Alright, I have no idea what you're capable of. You have a cane sword. Raise an ally's physical defense and magical defense. Raise an ally's strength. Okay, the movement, because you can move the camera wherever you want. Like if I were to press the right now, I would expect to go towards the void. All right. Maybe it's just when I'm like diagonal like this, it just looks weird what directions I'm going. I don't know. Let's go over here. Cast bulwark on you.
Ready for more. For the honor of House Walford.
Alright, you are a Svard. That's many whelps. I think we'll move here. Delayed strike. Delay its turn. Interesting. Okay, the ending turn part is gonna take a lot to get used to.
On my honor as the Dawn Speaker.
Specifically because I'm playing a totally different tactics game that's doing totally different things. Alright, so you are a healer. I'm gonna move you out of harm's way here.
I'll take you on.
Okay, I think we're just gonna go ham on this side.
Now then, to work.
Okay, you're a scholar. Cast some freezy spells. Home of Ice is melee. Wall of Ice. Create an obstacle on the target square that extends one square on both sides. Can't cast freeze. Yeah, it's definitely the diagonal thing that's getting me. That's super cool.
Fight for peace.
Flame shield, fire resistance, and grant them the ability to counterattack.
Splendid.
Turn order. You're gonna go, but you're blinded. I think I can be okay here. Let's say, do you get 2 turns?
My turn.
No. I want you to move here now. I move here. Okay, it doesn't aggro the big guy. Double thrust. I don't get to see... I can't see his HP though.
Yes.
Ooh.
Together.
Big damage. Fallen enemies will drop loot. Move an ally to a panel containing a bag to loot to claim it, or of loot to claim it. Loot will be added to your inventory after the conclusion of battle if you triumph over your foe.
Time to take flight.
This guy. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that guy. Go here. Regular bow attack. Here we go. You just got back. How you like it so far? I have no serious complaints.
Nice try.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
The only complaints I have are it's not Tactics Ogre right now, and I'm used to playing Tactics Ogre. So I need to be in a whole different mindset. Also, the camera is killing me right now.
Much appreciated.
There's so much control. Oh, it gives magic too. I wasn't paying attention to that.
I shall protect you.
That went well. Have another! Defeat is not an option.
We can go ahead and take that. Hawk dive, no. You know what? Just move forward. Really hoping you wouldn't attack her, or him, or whoever that is. Pursuing party has emerged from the castle.
It's the prince! Seize him!
Quickly now, before more arrive.
I shall do what I can.
You're not in range. This is where things start going downhill. Hey, Digital Danny. This looks interesting. Quite interesting, to say the least. Alright, let's see how tanky you truly are. Oh, it's provoke all enemies within range. Well, in that case... let's see. Knock them back 5 squares. Okay. Can this knock you off this ledge? Yes, it can.
I will end this.
Gonna take cover again. Looks like it's defaulting to this diagonal camera. There's no dude up here, right? No. I want this loot.
Now then, to work.
We're in quite the pickle here. That should help us out a little bit. We're gonna put you in harm's way. I don't know how squishy you are. You're going in. You have the tankiness of everybody. You are the person I'm supposed to be protecting as well. Was that opportunity attack or whatever? That was interesting.
Time to take flight.
Do any of that. I want to kill that other guy, but I think we're just gonna play it safe here.
I shall try my level best.
Okay. Move up. Let's bulwark you.
We'll get him yet.
On my honor as the Dawn.
Oh, you are Mr. Quickness.
From where shall we strike?
Right, a delay strike. All right, get bodied.
From no danger.
Oh, you're an archer. I didn't know that. Oh no. We're getting comboed. Okay. About a slumber stab. A regular iron dagger is just gonna do better.
It's for life. Allow me.
Very, very interesting. What is... you have a secret weapon as well. Oh, okay, that's just for everybody. Okay, so you've got 2 points. Fire damage to enemies within range. Ah, okay. Not showing it's dealing damage to allies. So do I roll with it or do I not roll with it? I'll put you down to 1 HP. Oh, wait. Interesting. Interesting. What does the 14 mean? What does the 12 mean? Oh, that must be turn order. Are you... Yeah, that's turn order. Interesting. Huh. Huh. Quite fascinating. Alright, so you're not going to be able to do that. So we are just going to move you here. We're going to scorch this guy because his turn is sooner.
We can win this.
My turn.
Okay. I want you going up here. Gonna attack this guy.
This is it.
Big damage.
This battle is ours.
Really gotta get used to... Right, your range is the worst thing in the world. Like, it is... I need you to be able to attack up that ladder. Attack this guy. You ain't having none of that. Honestly, this point of, or this view might be the best thing for me.
This battle is won.
I didn't get a follow-up attack with that guy. Which is curious. Alright, so I actually can't do anything for you.
This will help.
You were waiting for me to play this? Didn't think it would be this soon?
I'll take you on.
I had to give it a look. It's too good. Too good looking to ignore. Righty. So you're 12. This turn order thing is actually kind of cool. Because now I know that you're gonna go before him again. Which means that you could probably kill him with your double turns. And now we can move over here and bust you up.
Time to die. I love the battlefield. Time for some research.
Oh, your ice wall is gone. Let's put that back.
Impossible! That's it? On my honor as the Dawn Spear.
Oh my gosh. This guy's got some abilities, man. Well, how did he get over there? What the heck happened?
Impossible!
Oh, this guy's getting bodied. When choosing an action, an icon will appear over an enemy unit's... over any enemy units that are particularly susceptible to it. Attacks from behind are guaranteed to score a critical hit. An ally is positioned behind an enemy. You strike with a physical attack. That ally will automatically follow up with an attack of their own.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Okay, so... there's a flaw in here in that I don't know where this enemy is facing. Is he facing towards this character? Or is he, I mean, I guess that would be my only option here.
My turn.
Forward. This ends here.
Okay, so this is frozen. Movement cost 1.5. Increases dodge chance.
My turn.
Okay, that did not do anything to the whatchamacallit guy.
It's over.
Alright, and I can move afterwards, so that's good. Like it's facing the character to you?
Let me show you what I've learned.
It's a little tough for me to see. Gate is open.
It's open. Go.
I'm just standing on a ledge with a horse. Don't mind me. Enemy reinforcements.
Don't let them escape. Capture the royal family. Kill any others who stand in your way. Protect the prince.
No matter how many come, our blades will keep them at bay.
They've overrun the bridge already. Very well. We cut our way through.
Quietuses, I'm going to say that as, do not use up a turn and can be triggered instantaneously. A single quietus can be used only once in a given battle.
I won't lose.
What about if I double thrust? Oh, that guy had loot.
This battle is ours.
He had loot. I can't get it.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear.
Shall we begin?
On my honor as a dark spear.
Much obliged.
You won't beat me.
You think you can take me?
I see a path to victory.
You know what? We're just not going to cast that right now.
So, it falls to me.
Yeah, you like how the horse climbed the ladder? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So you've got plenty of points, so let's just go ahead and turn invisible. Alright, I guess you can't move twice.
My turn.
You can only move once.
Here I come.
Here I go. Deep top flow. Come get some. You gonna be okay back there, Maxwell? Yeah. You need some healing.
Splendid.
Death must wait.
I shall try my level best.
Hey. How do I want to approach this?
my knowledge grows deeper.
Okay, so you can go in any one of those squares. But we'll have you move here. As you're 16, that won't do anything. We're gonna slumber stab this guy. Is he asleep? There we go.
A new power.
Learn to surmount.
I shall do what I can.
Right, you're the healer. Want to heal you. Go above 12, then to the left of 12 with another, you can score a double hit.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, okay, so that is going to do that. If I go here, that's going to get it with that guy, but it's not going to get it with Home Chick Slice. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, well, you're Mr. Tank. Oh, so it basic, like, so the flank mechanics are actual flank mechanics. I'm very curious to know if they work with what's it called? What's it called? Diagonals. How much damage are you gonna do? Actually, looks like it's showing me both bits of damage there, which is really cool.
Oh, impossible! That's it? Oh,
That guy is totally dead.
Time for some research.
You're a scholar. Alright, let's find out if I want to do damage to this guy, though. Sure. Find out if there's friendly fire. There is not.
From where shall we strike?
Oh, you can't attack from diagonals. I'm tripping.
This ends here. I won't lose. Take that. It ends here.
We win.
I'm curious how he got that second attack.
The hunt is on.
The hunt is on. I really feel like this archer chick is incredibly weak. She just has no range.
I must hold firm.
System is this available for? This is going to be for the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if there's going to be anything else. Move to an adjacent square with a height difference within 15. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Just dagger him twice.
Sound strike.
Yeah, the no friendly fire bit is quite fascinating. Put a raging beast on you.
How gracious.
Looks like the ground effects persist on friendly squares. Oh, that's a good point as well. Good catch. I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, it's not going to do anything.
I won't lose.
My double thrust does that. What does rush do? Move 4 squares in a straight line, dealing physical damage to any enemies. And right, that doesn't really do that much damage. Real quick. Opportune attack. Move 5 squares and deal damage to a single adjacent enemy unit. Whoa. That's what that was.
This is it.
The hunt is on.
The hunt is on.
This ends now.
Oh, impossible!
Nice knowing you, Maxwell. Oh! Nice knowing you, Maxwell.
Defeat is not an option.
Somehow this man is still alive. That was cool.
To lead, I must grow.
That was cool. I like this music actually. Now that I'm hearing it.
Thank you.
With clear eyes, I move forward.
Circle of healing.
I've been waiting for this.
You think you can take me? I'm kind of curious what happens if I ram you into my allies.
Hurts, don't it?
Okay. So if you ram units into units,
So, it falls to me.
the units take damage. That's good information to know. Alright, I believe, actually, let's use one of these quietuses. I'm going to move here. I want to cast this.
Most interesting.
If I still breathe, I still fight.
He's at 1 HP. Maybe he can't die.
I will end this.
The 1 HP is a little suspicious.
This is the end.
Okay. Kudos. Coin. Oh, this is cool. Very cool. What are kudos? Need to get a Switch, yeah. There's some good games on the Switch.
The boat arrives. Come, with speed.
Prince Roland, will you leave your brother unavenged?
You!
Go! Leave this place. The Archduke will be content with your father's head.
Never. Esfrost will answer for its crimes today.
Your Highness!
A shame. You might have lived a long life.
So long as I stand, you'll do him no harm.
Sir Maxwell!
My prince, you are responsible for more than just your own life now. You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
My friends of House Wolfort, I leave Prince Roland in your care.
Let me go!
Release him to me, and there may be mercy for you yet, Maxwell.
Okay. Getting fancy.
'Tis you who should be seeking mercy.
Must you do this? Very well.
You were only toying with me at the tourney.
Only a fool shows what they can do when the stakes are so trifling.
I could not have said it better myself.
All right, dog.
How do you still stand?
You were this realm's fiercest warrior, Dawnspear. But today your sun sets, and a new age begins!
Where did it go? Oh. I guess there's like finishing moves, maybe? Super moves? Attack of Opportunity reminds you of D&D? It does, doesn't it? It has the flanking thing going perfectly.
And so it was that the once proud kingdom of Glenbrook did fall. Aesfrost seized control of the Crown City, threatening to bring the surrounding domains under its iron yoke.
Domains is apparently how you're supposed to pronounce that. Not Desmenez. Desmesnez.
Now the Archduke's army marches upon House Wolfort's stronghold, where Prince Roland is being sheltered by his loyal friends and allies.
And am I gonna have another chapter? I was hoping I would be done with the demo right now. But let's continue.
Doctor, we have 2 patients. Both with extraordinary fevers. The Rosellan is unresponsive.
Well, I can't tend to both unless you can give me 2 more pairs of arms.
Let me help. I've just completed my training and I'll do whatever it takes to save them.
Are there no real doctors left? Fine, come. We're losing precious time.
Leave the Rosellan. We must prioritize the Believer.
Your Holiness, as you wish.
But the Rosellan will die unless we do something.
Do they not teach the order of things in school these days?
So what if they do? What does the order of things have to do with saving lives?
Not all lives are weighted the same. You would do well to remember that.
Quickly, Medina, these people are dying as we bicker.
I couldn't save him. Orders or not, I was the one following them. It's all my fault.
Where are you going? Medina!
I beg your pardon, Lord Serenoa, but a doctor from the Ministry requests an audience with...
My name is Medina. I've heard much about your house and simply had to see it for myself.
What insolence is this?
Stand down. Pray tell, what brings you before me?
It is said House Wolfert possesses a relic known as the Scales of Conviction. Is this true?
It is. We turn to the scales for guidance in times of trouble.
Then, I wonder if they might guide me forward as well. I had a crisis of confidence. A man was counting on me to save his life, and I let him die. I cannot let this happen again. I wish to save all the lives I can, regardless of country or creed. Pray grant me the chance to consult the scales, that I might walk the righteous path.
The scales are merely a tool to an end. They are not a magical window into the future. When decisions must be made, all in this house have a say. We choose as best we're able and strive to ensure we chose wisely.
You mean you strive not to regret your decision?
That is all one can do. Forgive me if this is not the answer you sought.
Then, would House Wolfert accept my aid if I offered it, my lord?
If you would serve as a doctor, that would be a boon. For we fear the war shall not end soon.
I would be honored, my lord. I would see what I could do to rewrite the order of things.
Then let us walk the path together.
I am at your service, my lord.
It's nice that we got a little backstory to then get the character, but like that little backstory was so short. Could have just been that particular character. But for future characters, I would hope that if they're going to take recruiting characters in this manner, I would hope that they would give them, a little bit more to mess with, I suppose. A little bit more dialogue, a little bit more story, a little bit more interaction to go about it. But, it's fine. I'm just having lofty goals, I suppose. Inspired by your deeply held convictions, Medina has joined your cause. Her skills will serve you well in battle, as she can increase the potency of items as well as use multiple items in a single turn. I like that there's voice acting for what seems like the entire game except for the exploration theme. Is there another battle? I'm really hoping that there's not another battle. But this is red. We were just here, weren't we?
Your most honorable siblings, Lord Thalas and Lady Erica, have arrived, my lord.
Thank you for the escort. You may go now.
If there is anything else that you require, anything at all, you need but say the word.
In that case, I would have a bottle of the realm's finest wine
and a serving of fresh fruit delivered to my quarters.
But of course, milady, I shall have the servants fetch it at once.
Ever eager to please, isn't he?
I was expecting her to say, no, I want you to do it, not the servants. She didn't. She's not as evil as I thought she would be.
I believe the word you're looking for is sycophant. Congratulations on bringing Glenbrook to its knees, brother. It's a thing of beauty, what you've accomplished. I trust you're already seeing to that fuss outside the castle walls?
Of course.
The other domains are putting up little in the way of resistance.
She looks evil. I wish there was an auto-scrolling, like auto-progress text.
Lord Telior trembles in his seat within the stronghold, and Lord Fox was oblivious to what was happening until it was far too late.
How easily the three great houses of Glenbrook break under your iron boot, brother.
Wolford is the last to hold out, but Avlora will deal with them. Prince Roland will be in our hands before long.
Speaking of royalty, brother, I would have thought Cordelia would be dead or rotting in jail. Yet here she sits on the throne. She looks less a vanquished princess and more a queen.
That is precisely what I would have her be.
Whatever do you mean?
Once things have calmed, I shall assume guardianship over her and have her crowned. A few days hence, Regna will be executed. I've already informed Patriat as much.
So the wise and benevolent King Regna meets his end at last.
Father!
Subjects of Glenbrook, I am Gustadolf, Archduke and High Commander of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. Hear my words. The sins King Regna has committed against us, and against you, his own people, are grievous indeed. 3 decades have passed since the end of the war. In the years since, we have all done what we can to rebuild our nations. The opening of the Grand Norzelian mines was to be the dawn of a new age. An age where our 3 nations would work together for the peace and prosperity of all. But King Regna spat in the face of that glorious dream. As our engineers worked tirelessly to put success within reach, your King Regna schemed in the shadows to seize control of the mine for his own profit. And when Dragan Esfrost, my dear cousin, and the man tasked with overseeing the mine's operations, became aware of this plot, King Regna had him assassinated in cold blood. In doing so, he betrayed not only my own nation and the holy state of Hyzant, but you as well. The very people who were to share in the wealth the mine would bring. And so we were left with no choice but to march on Whiteholm Castle and put an end to Regna's treachery by force. Our actions were born of a righteous duty to avenge Dragan's murder and this odious betrayal of this historic accord between our nations. What say you, King Regna? Do you deny these charges against you?
I do not. But I beg of you, spare my children.
Subjects of Glenbrook, your traitor king admits his guilt before you. The punishment for these crimes is death. Off with his head!
Well, you just going.
Cordelia, the future of our kingdom is in your hands now.
You're just gonna cut it off right here. Okay. Slight rotation of the camera during these cutscenes is tripping you out. It's kind of cool. I was paying attention to it there, and it's kind of cool. You know, it like sways ever so slowly back and forth. Ned Stark, I don't know about all that. We didn't get an awesome season of Ned Stark.
Just days after the fall of the Crown City, King Regna of Glenbrook is beheaded before his subjects.
Oh, right. I have to progress the text.
The death of this kind and benevolent monarch plunges the realm into confusion and chaos. With the king perishes an all too short-lived era of peace, and in its place, one of bloodshed and turmoil.
Oh, there is stuff going down. I don't know if I have time to be doing another battle. I really, really don't. So these are side stories. This is a main thing. Let's do this. We'll skip the side stories for now. Don't need to spoil the entire game, you know. But I'll most likely be doing all of them when I play the full game, of course. Of course.
Lord Serenoa! Oh, thank the heavens that you're safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolfort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are safe as well.
Benedict, there is news.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Your Highness, my lord, pray try to remain calm. His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
Father... No. Say it is not so.
Roland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear we have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that the Archduke will target you next.
Indeed. We must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simone.
Huh? What is it? Has something befallen Father? Father!
Lord Simone, what is the meaning of this?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City, and has not opened his eyes since.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simone. Not now, of all times.
Father! Be strong, Father. This realm still needs you. I still need you. Father. Father.
Serenoa.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
Very well.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Forgive me, Roland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow Father's death to be in vain. You too must remain composed. For Lord Simone. and for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Reports have it that it was found near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No, it cannot be.
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen. It was not possible to ascertain all of their identities. And the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
I see. Thank you for the report. Get some rest. You have earned it.
Yes, my lord.
Sir Maxwell, you too abandon me now?
Ah.
He only saved your freaking life, man. Probably countless times, in fact.
At Gustadolf's command, Esfrost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle and commences a march on the Wolfort domain. Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
These side stories are still there. Alright, well, doesn't look like we're going to get to the end of this particular whatchamacallit, demo, but I think I've seen enough. You know, the one battle, that was good. The way they're going about the storytelling, you know, like, all right, I dig it. It's cool. The character recruitment options seems like it could be interesting. You know, I think there's room for growth there. There's voice acting in what seems to be every part of the game, except for the exploration phase right before the first battle. But that's totally fine. You know, we don't need voice acting everywhere. Just voice act the main story, which seems to be that and more, in fact. So that's wonderful. I don't really have any complaints other than I'm just not used to it because I'm playing a totally different tactics game, and my play style's I guess built towards that right now. So once I'm not playing two tactics games at the same time, you know, that will pass. Surely I'll get used to how the camera works and how movement works and stuff like that. And towards the end of the battle, I was getting that. So I think what I can say is that I was pretty excited to try out this game, and I definitely looked forward to more developments of this game in the future, and this demo has not lessened any of that excitement or hope. I'm looking forward to more. I can't wait for this game to come out. It's potentially a day one play for me. I don't know. We'll see. Depends when it comes out. But I'm gonna wrap it up for right now because I need to get ready for BlizzCon. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you the next time I see you. Peace.